Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is not the usual time of day I come on, but I was feeling like reading and I was up and moving around and got dressed. I'm sorry, I'm just moving things out of my way. My desk is sort of cluttered. Need some space to work here. Anyways, hopefully I won't get any delays. I'm on my MacBook right now and it's running slow. So if it starts delaying, I'm going to switch over to my other computer. It's up and I can always launch in over there. I do have it up with my chat on though, um, so I can see the chat. Welcome to the room, Earth Mama. I will do. I'll let you know how my thing. I don't do a lot of political readings. For some reason, this last year, my guides have been sort of pushing me away from the political. And then when I wanted to do political, I had gone out to my audience and said, "Hey, post political questions in my community page, and I'll start answering them." Nobody posted questions, which gave me the cue that they wanted me to do personals and stay away from the politicals. I think people were getting sick of politics, but I'm an advocate politic junkie, and I get a lot of hits on politics on a regular basis. So there's a lot of things I share with my mentor group that never gets publicized, and I'll chat with in other people's rooms about politics when they're reading politics. Usually with consent. I hadn't talked to Melissa. I actually do not personally know Melissa. I followed her off and on over the years, and sometimes Spirit just sends me people. I got up about 6 o'clock yesterday morning, and boom, Melissa's channel popped up, and I went, "Oh, it's live! Yay!" I haven't watched her forever. In there, and the topic, I just instantly, I'm the open channel. Yes, I do channel. I channel when I read cards. I channel just it's a constant. I'm always constantly getting messages. And so as I was starting, um, and Melissa is really great about acknowledging people in her room, much better than I am because when I channel, hi Queen, good morning. I'm going to add you to the list, Queen. Um, I have a hard time reading the chat when I'm channeling because it starts looking like a foreign language. It looks like a hieroglyph until I pull out of the channel, and then I can read again. Not that I'm a great reader, reading literature. um, yeah, I'm dyslexic, so I've got it up big on my other screen so I can see it. Um, but Earth Mama, I will give you a full Celtic Cross reading. Anybody that's new to the room that subscribes, I'll do a full Celtic Cross reading. It's sort of my thing, a personal reading, and just whatever comes through. If you have questions, just keep them in your head. Usually, will always show up in the cards. But I did come on to talk about some of the politics and some of the energy. As you all know, I'm also very those of you that follow me, I'm very empathic. And so after the elections, I got hit with this energy load from the United States that has been, and I know a lot of the readers are having the same problem. It's just been overwhelming energy, a lot of fear, a lot of angst about what's going on politically. And oh my God, what is going to happen? And there seems to be a shift in energy now. Seemed to occur when I noticed the biggest part of the shift of the energy calming down some was on Veterans Day. And I think that's because we stopped focusing on the elections and we started focusing on those loved ones we've had that have served and honoring them, which I think was good because we all have loved ones that have served in the military and that, and we needed to refocus. So that's helped taper down the energy levels a lot, and oh, thank God, and a lot of prayers. Denise Siegel posted a really beautiful prayer session, and I encourage anybody, if you don't follow Denise Siegel, to at least go through there. It's a universal prayer asking the universe to bring down protection and energy to help us out here on earth. It was really a moving prayer. So if you want to go check her channel out, I think she posted it 2 days ago. It'll be like a little short 30-minute video, and um, maybe I can figure out how to post it onto my community page so people can just click into it, because I've been doing that prayer because I think it's a very effective prayer to just pull universal energy and ask um, all the entities in the universe to help come down and help us and protect us and help us through this time of need that we're going through. I do see some really good things happening politically. I mean, it sounds crazy with Trump's line of picks. I think one of the best things that happened this week was the Speaker of the Senate that was chosen. Thune, I think is his name, Thune. As soon as I saw him name, I didn't know who he is. The energy I got from him is he has positioned himself all of a sudden to get Trump to notice him. He is not a mega. He is not a Trump follower. In fact, he rather despises Trump. He has he has Mitch McConnell has his ear. I don't think he is a Mitch McConnell. I don't think he's that dramatic, but um, right now they're talking about Mitch McConnell sort of got this little coup against Trump going on. Anyways, part of the reason why he positioned himself and he was voted in to that seat by him being able to slam on the brakes and stop Trump trying to get something through Congress, that they're the last ditch effort. They're the last checkpoint before it becomes law. And that's why he was selected. Rick Scott would have just followed along and done anything Trump asked him to, done his bidding. So that is why, that is the energy I'm picking up from the Senate that voted for him. That's why they voted for him. Um, he won't always do what we want him to do. He is a GOP. He's a Republican, extremely conservative, centrist conservative, from what I understand, and he has that kind of energy. But he does in the Senate, unlike the Congress, the Senate, the Speaker also is the whip. So he's the one that will whip the votes. He's the one that will go around and talk to everybody and see if he has the votes to pass things or not pass things, and voice his opinion and get people on board with him. And my guides are telling me that he's going to be very effective in that, especially on things that they need to put the brakes on. So trust in that. One of the asks Trump has publicly made to Rick Scott, assuming that Rick Scott was going to get that position, was to go into recess so he could slip through a bunch of his nominees without having to get confirmation. That's not going to happen. If the Senate took a recess and allowed that to happen, they're literally handing all the power over to Trump. And he could just seat after seat after seat. I mean, there's no stopgate. They're not going to do that. They need to confirm people into those positions. And people like Matt Gaetz, totally unqualified, totally rogue. The plus side of him nominating Matt Gaetz is he retired from the Congress. He can't just go back and take his job back. So I'm seeing he's not going to be confirmed. He's not going back to Congress. So he's out of the game. I think Tulsi Gabbard is another one. I don't see them confirming her. She does have a support from some of the MAGAs, but I don't see all the Republicans jumping on board for that. There's a lot of infighting going on within the Trump administration right now. Honestly, I'm not even sure Trump's going to be inaugurated, because my guides every time I throw on it, and I'll love to throw on it again today, I don't see him inaugurated. I cannot get cards that show me he gets inaugurated. I keep on seeing Kamala Harris inaugurated. There is a lot going on in the background, and I love how the reporters, and I tuned out of the news, but you still catch it a little on YouTube about they're making all these excuses of why it got in, and people may change their minds, and I'm going, no, the numbers aren't adding up. That was the first thing out when I saw it. I knew it was gonna. I mean, when I got the announcement, I sent it like 5 people. Told you so. He was gonna announce he won before even enough numbers were in to call that. Um, they're Democrats by any means are not sitting on their hands. They're just not Trump. They're not out there publicly saying, we're looking at this, we're looking at that, we're doing this, we're investigating that. No, they're working behind the scenes. They're being quiet. They're being discreet. They've got teams working on it. They're very selective teams. They didn't just yank out a dozen people out of the middle of FBI. There are still Trump people in the FBI. There's still Trump people in the CIA. They are hand selected. They're doing the forensics. They're looking at everything. They have numerous computer hackers that work in these kind of programming that have been in contact with them, giving them tips on how things were done. We may never know exactly what happened, but they are doing the forensics and they are looking at the numbers, and there are recounts going through. The one thing I keep getting is when they do hand recounts, they're going to find that the margin of error is over 8%, which isn't feasibly possible. I need to get my other computer on and look at my screen. I don't know why it didn't go on. I'm refreshing my screen here. I need to be able to see if I'm getting delays in my broadcast, because I think I am. That's how I like to watch myself. Okay. That's how I like to watch myself. Oh, let me mute it so I don't get feedback. Okay. Anyways, lost my train of thought. Anyways, they are looking at that. I think it will come out. I don't know exactly how they're going to publish it, but I do see them overturning the election. This will cause some disruption. And of course, they're going to go through. They stolen it. They're stealing it. Blah blah blah. That's a given. We know that's going to happen. And I don't know if it has to go through the courts. If it will be a little delayed. If she's going to be inaugurated on time or not. I've always felt like she was going to be inaugurated on the 20th. So I think we just need to set tight. I'm really bad with timing when I read, because my readings can go up to 18, 24 months out or longer, especially when I'm predicting out in the future. So timing is really, really hard. Hey, Cheryl, let me grab you on the list. I just saw your name pop up. I want to welcome Earth Mama. She saw me on in the chat yesterday and came over and joined. There was like 6 people that joined, and I think those that have, I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to do sometime midweek. I'm going to do some politics, but on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays on my regular programming, I am going to continue to do the personal readings and then personal oracle readings on Sunday. I usually broadcast those around 2:30. Those of us that follow me know that I've had a lot of health problems over the past 2 years. I actually went off the air for a year due to some really serious health problems. And I've been back for a year now, almost a year. And when I get sick, I shut down. Um, and I don't come live because I need to rest and heal. And I have been, just to let people know, I'm on an 11-week run of a pretty severe pancreatic attack, and I've been having problems with. I had ruptured my stomach and my bowel in December of last year. I spent the latter half of December in the hospital for 2 weeks through Christmas, and I almost died from that. And I no longer have a stomach. It's been patched together basically, and I'm having problems with vitamin absorptions and eating and my medications, absorbing my medication problems. One of them being my pain medication when I go into a pancreatic attack. I talked to my doctor and I said, it's like I'm not even taking medication. I'm not getting out of this level 9 pain. And so we switched what I was taking along with how I'm taking it, and went to a derma patch instead of me taking oral pills to because that's the problem. The pills aren't breaking down in my digestive. Since I switched to the patch, boom. As soon as I put the patch on, within 30 minutes, the pain subsided. I'm resting now. My body's resting. I've been sleeping a lot because my body's trying to heal. It's helped with the nausea and all that because I'm not constantly cramping. And pancreatitis is is a really tough one to live with because it it affects my digestion. I don't produce processed protein products. So I'm on plant-based protein. I'm vegetarian. I have been for years, and I don't have really good vitamin absorption, and that's the other issue we're looking at is how bad is my vitamin levels, and do I need to start getting vitamin transfusions, which I should know in a week or so because the lab she ran was crazy. But I am feeling better, and I've gone from waking up every hour on the hour to sleeping in 4 to 6 hour blocks now, which is so nice because as you can see, I even look more rested. I'm still pale as a ghost, but my freckles haven't come back. Don't know if they will, but it's the time of year too. But I'm very pale still, and I'm sure I'm anemic, which will also make me really pale. But I'm feeling better, so that's a bonus. That's a big bonus. I have been getting a lot of political hits though, and I know Snow and I talk all the time. Um, he keeps on saying he needs to come on with me and help prompt me questions. He is one of my mentors that I've been working with for a long time. He is psychic as well, and he hasn't not done any public readings. So we keep on saying we're gonna throw it up and do some test readings that aren't public, so that because he wants to see him, how he looks on screen and stuff. It's hard when you first come out. Um, but he is a wonderful reader, and he is very psychic. And um, basically, what we were talking about is he just gave me the questions because I just when he asks me questions, I just snap, 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 constantly open. Um, but he can join in, and that's really fun. Um, and I love him to death, very close friend. I want to thank Tammy and those of you that sent me emails asking how I was when I didn't show up on Sunday for my normal program. It was so sweet to call. She called me and checked up on me, and she knew I had been sick, and just wanted to make sure I was okay. And I so appreciate that. So touching. And it's funny because we went out Saturday. My husband and I go out on Fridays and Saturday nights and go dancing. I've been in about 3 weeks, and I had tons of people asking where I'd been. They'd been in their prayers. I mean, I just didn't realize that so many people I know really cared much. So I thought it was strange. Oh, I like that snowmobile. He's vain. That's silly. You look fine. He's cute as a button. Anyways, then my best friend stopped by because I also hadn't come to lunch with her on Monday. And she hadn't heard from me. And she's like, we thought you were in the hospital because nobody had heard. I said, well, you walk past my house every day. Why didn't you knock on the door? You could have called me, not just text me, call me. So we all went out. And I was going to show Tammy, my friend Bob bought me a crystal cat. I picked this up. It was wrapped up. And I said, oh, you gave me a piece of crystal. Wow, it vibrates so nice because I can feel the vibration of stones. And he goes, no, it's not a crystal. He goes, open it. And I opened it up and I said, it is crystal. It's pure crystal. It's a cat carved out of crystals made by Linux. But I'm not funny, but it has the neatest vibration. And he gave me this one too. This little cat. I don't know if you can see it on my bookshelf. I have a matching one that's reversed that I used to have on my office desk. So I thought that was funny when he gave me that at Christmas time. But that's where we're at. Now, Earth Mama has some questions for me because I had saw them in the chat just out of curiosity. Yes, I do believe in UFOs. I'm an inductee all my life. I'm in one of those families that, yeah, I see UFOs all the time. And the one you're referring to, that triangular one, my guys, that was a UFO. Oh, that's funny. My YouTube channel changed programs. My YouTube channel has been doing strange things. I just wanted to be able to see it so that I don't care. So I could see if I was lagging. And I want my chat screen back. So hold on. Let me pull this back up. And do a pop out screen for my chat here. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I've got you on the list, Tammy. And I was going to answer some of the general questions that Earth Mama had said. Anyways, yeah, that wasn't a B2 though. No, you did see a UFO. My guides are telling me. Um, I see them all the time. I see several different styles of UFOs. Um, there's nothing to fear from them. And you had asked me, do I channel? Yeah, I'm an open channel, what I would call an open channel. Some people channel, they can turn it off and on. I don't seem to be able to turn it off and on. I do not channel just one entity. I have a team of anywhere from 5 to 7 guides that um, my my birth guide is a Hopi Indian. He is a healer. He's a medicine man, and he has taught me healing light work, and I do work on the other side. Um, helping people cross over when they're going through their life review, and he's shown me what I do on the other side, and I work on putting fractured chakras back together as they're healing and going through their life review. It's rather fascinating. Um, and they've honored me with showing me the work I'm doing on that on the other side. Um, Sometimes I'll refer to my guides as the peanut gallery. They have quite a sense of humor. Sometimes I hear one or two of them. Sometimes I hear a chorus of them. When they all sing in, they sound like a choir. It rings, it resonates. It's I hear them in my right ear. When I read cards, they may point out something. I don't read my cards traditionally. I read by image, also some of the Rider White readings of the cards. Um, there may be some little something on the face of the card that just stands out to me, and I'll see it amplified as it's if it's the whole subject of the card when it's what they're wanting me to see. So I don't know how to explain it. It just the way it is. I have been psychic all my life. I was born that way. I'm multi generational. My mom was extremely psychic. I have my mother's gift. I have a granddaughter that has the same gifts. I have all my grandchildren are also psychic. My daughter is too. Um, Everybody has different abilities, but I have one granddaughter that has the same gift. Um, I'm cognitive. I'm visual. I'm very visual. I've seen ghosts all my life. I'm deathly afraid of the dark. I think that's because I've seen ghosts since I was a baby, and so I have like my house. I have night lights throughout my house. I can walk all the way through my house with the lights off and see because I have night lights and under counter lighting that never goes off in my kitchen. So I literally the house is slightly illuminated. I do not like things in the shadow that I can't make out. So it's me, and it's funny because I know a lot of readers that I've gotten to know also are afraid of the dark, and we all see spirit. It's not just hear them or feel them around us. We actually see the apparitions of spirit. Um, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm very claircognitive. I just know things. I don't know why I know them. Complaints about me to my mother when he met me. She's such a know-it-all. And my mom goes, "Nah, isn't it terrible? Doesn't it just drive you crazy?" She goes, "And what the worst thing about it is, if you look it up, 99.9% of the time, she's right." My husband looked at her and he goes, "What?" She goes, "No, really. Go look it up. She's right." And I'll know things about things I have never studied. Don't know why. And it is weird. And I research myself sometimes because I'll say something so matter of fact that I know nothing about it. And then I'll go back and research it. And I'm like, huh, I wonder how I knew that. Well, spirit acts in mysterious ways. Um, my business background, I worked as a paralegal for 30 years. I'm retired. I'm a quilter, an artist, a seamstress. I draw. I dabble in paint a little bit, sort of out of it. I design quilts. I don't know. I read. I read books, a lot of books. I do a lot of research. I am not into conspiracy theory. I've never opened up those websites, although my daughter tells me I do nothing but conspiracy theory. My daughter's a Trumpster, by the way. We lock horns. We don't discuss politics, but she comes off one day, called me up and told me, "You're so woke. You believe this, you believe that." I'm like, "I don't even know what you're talking about." Oh, all you and your friends. And I'm like, "I've never heard these topics." They were all QAnon. I'm like, Why don't you write me a list of what I believe so I know at least what you're talking about? And then she got mad at me and hung up, which happens. My daughter's 40 and I'm 60, so I've hit the age of senility. If those of you out there didn't know that, um, I'm just crazy now, according to my daughter. And I'm trying to move back east, closer to her and my grandchildren. And my daughter told me, "Well, I need to move by her." And if I didn't do what she wanted me to do, she was going to get a court order and declare me unfit to take care of myself. And I went, "Good luck with that." One thing, I don't have dementia. I have multiple sclerosis. I'm diabetic. And I have pancreatitis. I don't think those qualify for being unfit. Good luck, though. She tells me, "Well, my husband's an attorney. I can get it done." I said, "Good luck with that." Whatever. I'm wanting to move to Maryland. I'm wanting to be in driving distance, but not next door. I don't want to be down the street. If she needs me to come and watch the kids so they can go someplace, I'll show up. I always do. But that's my life. Hey, rainbow and unicorn and rainbow. See, I always try to flip it. That's my dyslexia. And Marby, my room's filling up. Anyways, I'm going to do a collective reading on the energy. I'm trying to grab people to start. I'm getting the delay on my functions on my computer. Please let me know in the chat if I'm delaying on screen. Because if I am, I'll switch over to my other computer. They can't get rid of me that easily. Can you guys hear me? Told you I have my other computer on. I had that feeling that my Mac was going to go down. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Vivian. Well, I'm just pulling an early morning crowd. I didn't know all you were up in the crack of dawn. Okay, hopefully we didn't lose anybody. So I'm going to do first a reading for the collective, and I'm going to use the Crow deck. It's my political deck. Little darker cards, and I don't know, it'll read the energy good. Why change my good favorite decks? Well, I can tell you we're feeling this energy still. It's coming out in the cards. Two cards want to come on that one. Okay. Well, the underlying card of the reading is the Death card. This is telling us we're at an ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new one. That's going to be followed by the Page of Swords. The truth is coming forward. Page, honor, truth. With the Eight of Cups, we're going to be walking away from something soon. That's a good message, huh?
going to be walking away from the illusions, the delusions that have been going on, and judgment is coming. I think this is pertaining to, and I'm hearing a yes, pertaining to investigations that are undergoing that the Democratic Party is not openly discussing right now. Center of the reading, or as we come into this reading, we get the Four of Pentacles. This is Trump holding on to everything he can to keep this presidency, to keep this election and moving forward into office. The center of the reading, I get the Nine of Swords. He's bound up in this energy. He's feeling trapped. He's wanting to stay out of jail, and he's feeling a lot of pressure because I think he is very psychic himself, although he does block himself a lot. He can read the energy. He knows we're looking into this. He's not trusting it. And there's Putin already out there broadcasting. Yeah, I helped him with the elections, and he owes us, and he needs to pay up now. Don't forget to pay the pulper. Trump doesn't like the offers he's getting, the suggestion he's getting. I don't know what happened in the meeting Trump had with Biden, but it's odd that they had the meeting. There was no big press conference afterward that I found. I haven't searched that hard, but it's usually top of the news about how it went or anything like that. And as far as I know, and I put the question out on Legal AF and on Mistrial and to the Midas groups, can Biden even turn over the White House to Trump when he hasn't even signed the ethics agreement? He can't turn it over to the transition team or Trump yet because they haven't signed the ethics agreements, which are required by law. So they can't provide them confidential information. They can't open up agencies and agency file and information to the transition teams yet because they haven't made that agreement. Can he even turn over the presidency at inauguration to him if he's not agreeing to the ethics law, the ethics agreement under law, which has to do with our top secret information and secrets? I've heard that they're trying to negotiate it. It's not a negotiable item. It's not something that you get to rewrite your own version of. It's pretty much a cut in stone, required by the Constitution, required by the office to do as part of the transitions procedure. So I think that's interesting, and I haven't heard anybody yet on the legal side, the constitutional side of law, address it yet, but I think they will. They're just following so many other things. Above this reading, we get the devil. There he is himself, standing at the top of our heads. This is what we're worried about. What is he going to do next? That greed, that avarice, that destruction, that suppression, everything that comes with the energy of the devil is over us right now, and it's weighing down on us, and it's got us very worried. But underneath, we get the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands gives us knowledge, power, strength. It's that fire energy that we have. This is holding us up. This is where we're allowing our energy to go, and this is where we need to put our energy. We need to put our energy focus on what can we do as a group to resist change and support the prior candidates. So if they need money, donate it to them to help recounts and things like that. If you've got it, help out. If you don't, just be supportive of those who do. I always say, don't give in to charities if you can't afford to lose the money. If you need the money to survive yourself, you hold on to your money. Same thing with me. I do accept donations to my channel. Please don't send me your last dime. It helps me keep my channel running, but I'm not here to monetize myself. I don't do this as a living. This is not my only source of income, although it might be one day if we eliminate Social Security. But right now, it's not my only source of income. What I do with the money that I make off this channel is I put it into paying for my StreamYard, covering buying new decks, uh, program work, research, things like that, paying for my internet, that kind of stuff. I don't bring in a lot of money, being a very minimal amount, but I do very, very grateful for any and all donations. Where we're going with our energy into the future is secrets are going to be uncovered. We get the moon, and this is secrets and hidden things are starting to be will become uncovered, and this is reflecting on the energy around Trump. We know things are wrong. They're investigating now. They're trying to uncover exactly what was done, how it was done, and I will tell you, it was more than one thing. It wasn't just computer hacking. We had bombs going off. We had fires in voter boxes. They have found mail in ditches in Florida that have been just dumped. Thousands of people reporting that they're tracking their votes and they were never counted. People are reporting those things. So they know there's multiple things going wrong that haven't that have affected these elections. Music, I just added you to the list as well. The energy we're feeling right now, we're feeling that Page of Wands. This is us trying to gather ourselves in that energy, in that fire energy, and just move forward in our knowledge, our intuition, and we're trying to stay positive. And this messenger is telling us we need to use that fire energy. We need to trust that we know what we know and trust that things are going to go in a very positive way. Yes. Good attitudes and gratitude. I say gratitudes every day. Thank my guides. I thank the universe. Even if I'm having a bait, I made it through the day. I have gratitude in that. Okay. Where we're feeling right now, we're feeling like the hangman. We feel like we're just suspended, waiting for things to happen. What's going to happen? What is it going to do next? But as we're suspended, we're also looking at a 360-degree view and keeping an eye on the environment around us. And we need to keep doing that because we need to be aware of our environment and what's going on around us. So I don't think it's such a bad energy to be in. I don't like being suspended, waiting for what's next. I call it the Chicken Little syndrome. Snow Wolf and I laugh about that one, don't we? We can't sit around waiting for the sky to fall, for something to hit us in the head. We need to stay positive. We need to put all the energy we can out in prayers of protection. And by all means, pray for Trump. Send him light because you can't work in the darkness if you're covered in light. And that's the only way. We need to illuminate him with positive energy. Maybe that will help shift his energy. Our hopes, our fears, the Queen of Pentacles. Our hopes and our fears is the Queen of Pentacles. This is Kamala Harris. Rises above and be able to take office. My guy say trust in this energy. Okay, I'm going with the guides on this one. And the final outcome card is there's going to be infighting. 2 cards came out, though. And the Ace of Swords. The sword of truth is going to prevail. So the truth will come out, exactly what happened. So I love this. There is going to be a lot of infighting. That can be infighting within society. That could be infighting with the administrations, both of them. But the sword of truth is going to prevail. So I think we're at a hurry up and wait. Let's see what happens. I do see things coming forward in the near future. And I'm asking, I'm feeling like December, I'm like shortly after Christmas, before January, things are going to start to become unfolded. Don't hold me to that date, but it's going to be shortly after Christmas. It may be into the new year, but we are going to get more information about this and findings of some sort. I don't think we'll get 100% of the story, but we will get enough will be put out there to show the world that, yes, there were problems in the election. I also keep hearing Putin's in a revenge mode with Trump right now. He's not happy with whatever it is he's expecting Trump to be doing. And I think he's going to come out and confess on some of the ways he's helped Trump win this election. And I have this feeling that Trump's quid pro quo is not going to be as honored as it used to be. And that's going to be an issue. Now, how do you trust a man that doesn't even pay for the venues at his rallies? And you're a world leader. What do you expect? You put your hedge your bets that way, and you're probably going to get burned. But then, would be a lesson worth learning for Putin, wouldn't it? I do want to throw cards to see. I'm going to change to a happy deck. Let's see, happy deck. Let's go to the Marchetti. I'm going to ask the cards if will we see Kamala Harris inaugurated in 2025? I'm not going to stick a date on it. I'm just going to say in the year 2025, will we see her inaugurated into office of the presidency? Do 5 cards. I like these cards. Underlying card, the Messenger Cup. That's emotional energy. That's abundance coming our way. 2 of Wands, that fire energy. There is a path and decisions to be made, and it's being guided by that light. The 3 of Pentacles. People are working hard at this right now. So this is that administrative team that's looking into recounts and election issues. Judgment's moving forward. So I'm feeling like a yes on this. We move into the energy as we're coming in as the Fool. They're taking the leap of faith. We're taking a look at this over again. This is the new journey. The Fool is 0 card. That's the new journey. The Fool's journey is what the tarot is all about. It's from 0 to the world, to the end, completion. It's followed by the King of Wands. The King of Wands. This is that fire energy. I'm seeing the fire energy of Biden right now. This is Biden sitting in his throne. He's using every means possible to look at this and to make sure an investigation goes through. He's not talking. He's a Scorpio, which is a water sign. He's going to keep it under his hat, keep it secret to himself. When it's time to reveal his stinger, he will reveal it. But he's going to do it with all the facts and all the proof and what he needs. He's not going to just speculate and throw things out in the ether unnecessarily. What he's done is he said, okay, I'm going to support this transaction. Congratulations, Trump. He did all the things he needs to do. In the center of the reading, I get the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, that fire energy, that abundance, that working in conjunction and partnership with others. This is seriously being done. It's moving into the energy of the 10 of Cups, happy family, success, abundance, a good outcome. So I do see that this is going to move in a very, very positive way. And he's going to charge forward with the information, the truth, with the Knight of Swords. So, yes, I do see this moving forward into her inauguration. Let me just get clarification, see if we can actually see the inauguration. Knight of Pentacles. The Hermit. guided energy. There it is. She becomes the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, we get the Knight of the Knight of Wands, charging forward, lighting that path, that fire energy, moving forward. This is clarifying the outcome of that King of Swords. These are your action cards. The Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow, steady moving knight. Money will be there to get those investigations done, complete it. The Hermit, she's being guided. This is being guided from the divine, the spirit, from above. So she is moving in her life path directions, and she does become the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, I do see that. Yes, I believe she will take office. I think it's just a matter of time. We can just keep her in our hopes, our prayers, and protection around her and the current administration that allows them to do the jobs they need to do to find the information, that allows correction of what we know is completely wrong. I don't know about everybody else, but my gut instincts when I heard the numbers was, doesn't add up. It statistically and mathematically does not add up. And you can't convince me that she put on rallies and had such a heavy following, and then everybody went to the polls and went, well, 50% of us are going to side with the other side because we're just not sure. Especially the women's vote. I'm sorry, I just can't believe he got a majority of women's votes. Take away all our rights, make us third-class citizens, and yeah, we're going to rally that on. Never going to sell that to me. Never, ever going to sell that to me. So let's go into the private reading side of things and get out of the politics and get out of the gunk and cleanse ourselves. And I know my list is farther than this. Okay, my list didn't carry everybody over, so let me go back through the top. Got a busy chatty group. Okay. Earth Mama came in first. So, I'm just going to go re-click everybody in the list. Show. Okay. Sorry about this. When I switched computers, my list dropped part of them. Yeah. Red unicorn. Okay. I'm going to do Earth Mama first. She was the first one in the room. Thank you. And I love Melissa. And if you guys haven't watched Melissa Free Range, she has one of the most unique. She also is a channel and gets all of her messages through her channeling with her guides. And she's a very different style. She doesn't just randomly throw tarot. They tell her what to throw, and then they tell her how to read them and interpret them. She does some of the most phenomenal past life readings on different people in politics. And I love the way she reads, and her energy is so neat. I Actually, I would love to work with her and go onto her channel with her and read with her sometime. I just really love her energy, and I've been watching her since Linda G actually first introduced her. I have so many readers that I follow. I don't have enough time in my day. I would be doing nothing but watching other readers, and because I read myself, well, mostly personal, so political readings that can influence your readings, but personal readings, watching other readers, it doesn't influence your readings unless they're reading for the same people. But I do love her work. Starling put out a video yesterday too. I thought it was really good. I do want to say to the community, if you follow readers and you were upset about the election outcomes, please do not attack readers for what they got. Let me point out one thing. All of us that have read on Kamala Harris winning the elections and stuff, we're not perfect when we read. We have about most times someplace between an 80% 90% accuracy rates. If somebody's taken the time to actually test your accuracy, you can't tell me 100% of the top readers in our community, especially the big ones, Linda G, Marianne. I mean, the ones that have 50,000 people following them. I'm sort of glad I'm not in that group because that's a lot of rooms. Those are busy rooms and that can be overwhelming. I love reading with them, but I sort of like the small, intimate group because I get to know everybody and that's fun. But you can't tell me 100% of the readers out here were all wrong. Not like I said, the numbers don't add up. There were a few that felt that there were some shifts right at the end, but didn't vocalize them. Trust me, I talked to other readers behind the scenes. We feel those things. We don't always vocalize them because we don't want to upset people. And sometimes it's like, just because we feel it doesn't mean it's going to happen. It means it's in the ether. And so we might not report on it. But as a consensus, we were all getting, she would win. She's going, and it's funny because even though she didn't win the election, so to speak, we all keep on seeing her inaugurated, which seems interesting. And unfortunately, some of the readers have gotten brutally attacked. I mean, not only from bots, but from clients. And all I can say, and I agree with them, is if you don't have to be mean. If you're upset and you don't want to watch me, you don't have to go online and chew me out and be mean and vicious and tell me you're quitting my channel. Just unsubscribe. You don't have to make an issue of it. We're not here to tell you what's going to make you feel best. We're here to read the cards and interpret what we get. Some messages will be good. Some messages may not be so good. Rule of thumb, I don't read on death. If I see that in your cards, I will never tell you. It's against my ethical principles. I don't read on, if anybody in the room watches Dennis Siegel, I'm an extreme visionary. I see in time shifts. I see what could happen and I see what will happen. And my guides usually show me which direction it's going, and sometimes it's shifting back and forth. If really bad things are happening, I'm probably not going to talk about it on the air, especially if I'm just seeing it into the future and it hasn't stabilized in its energy yet. Because I don't believe in setting fear into the community. I think my job is to, I also don't believe in covering up with sugar and icing and making everything pretty and beautiful either. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. But I'm not going to tell you things that are going to make you feel like, oh, the world's coming to an end. Everybody abandoned ship. Not doing it. I've seen aspects of our future turning that way, but I keep on being told that's where it could go. Not that's where it is going, because I see the lighter side of things moving forward. There is difficulties on both trails. Regardless of who steps in as presidency, there's going to be difficulties, especially now that we've had an election that says, hey, Trump won. If Kamala moves in there, there's going to be a resistance the other direction against her. Know that. She's going to have more security problems than we want. Know that. She's going to get along with world leaders better. Absolutely. She will fight for the people of the United States, where Trump is not going to. Trump wants to destroy so many programs. I don't even know where. I think he's taking vengeance on the world, and it's not even on any one person, it's on everybody. I don't understand it. The man's losing it. He has serious health problems. And I keep on thinking Judge Mershon needs to order a psych eval before he makes a final determination on how he's going to sentence him. Is he going to sentence him to jail? Is he fit to go to jail? Or does he need to be put in some kind of medical facility? Because I think that's where, well, I've always seen him in a medical facility. But anyways, like I said, that's where I stand on that. So, not going to blow smoke up your ass. Everything's not peaches and good. If I see negative things in your aspect, I'm looking at your immediate week in these readings. I'm not going further. I won't read in dark cards for my people. I actually got a new deck. I'm in love with this deck, the deck of oneness. And I've been using this on those last few readings. It reads so beautifully. And I just resonate with this deck so much. So I'm going to start my reading off. And my first reading is going to be with Earth Mama. And I am a serious coffeeaholic, and I got a fresh pot made. And let me grab myself a warm up. Okay. So Earth Mama. Energy comes out for you. Earth Mama gets a full Celtic because she is new to the channel. I want to welcome you to the channel, Earth Mama. I'm so glad you caught me. This will be energy around you in your life for the next week in the direction you're going. I love this deck. The underlying card in the reading is justice. You're looking for balance in your life, the justice. You're wanting things to happen right, the way they belong. I'm with you, girl. And I feel like this justice is around not only balance in your life, but balance in our world. It's both ways. You get the inspiration of Pentacles. Now, the inspiration of Pentacles, who inspires the king, the queen? This is the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. Isn't this a beautiful card? See why I love this deck is I love the imagery in this card. The light bulb going off. This is the queen is strong. She's nurturing. She's idealistic. She is educated. She can handle the money, the finances, and keep things in order. That's the strength of the queen. And my guides are telling me you're the queen in your life. I get the Three of Pentacles. This is working in conjunction with others. You like to bring people together. This could be your family, this could be people you work with, partnerships, but you like to work in conjunction with others to get things done. You don't want to be the one that's stuck doing everything. You want to pull everybody together. Everybody does their fair share and they contribute. It doesn't matter what position you're in. If you're the toddler, if you're the teenager, if you're the spouse, if you're the mom, you all have your roles and you all have contributions into getting things done. And that's the way we should be doing things. I get the Four of Cups. This is opportunities, offers being made to you. You do have offers and options being made to you. Look at all of them. Don't disregard the one cup coming from the sky because it may be more important, maybe as important as the other. Offers can be emotional, cups, abundance. They're water energy. It's a signal of abundance and things coming to improve and enrich your life, emotionally support you. So it's a beautiful card, beautiful energy. Realize that you do have options. And you get the Three of Cups. This is a celebration card. So you're going to have things to celebrate. Things are going to go very positive and you're going to celebrate. And I love this card because we're celebrating with our coffee rather than booze. Usually this card is represented by three women holding up the goblets and cheering and celebrating. And I can celebrate with coffee just as easily as three goblets of wine. So, love that. As you come into this reading, you have the embodiment of wands. The embodiment, is, of course, is the king. He embodies the deck. This is the way that the deck reads. The embodiments of the kings, the inspirations of the queen. You know, there's always a good woman behind every man. And then the spirit is the cards that are called spirit are the messenger cards. It's delivering the message. So that's how this deck folds out instead of calling it king, queen. Okay. The embodiment of wands. The embodiment of wands is that fire energy. This is creativity, it's knowledge, it's intuition, it's education, it's the ability to take all that energy. And this is energy. You're carrying the strength energy. What did you have? That you had the Queen of Inspiration, so you have that the ability to handle your finances and that. But this is that fire energy, that creativity. So you're looking at your household, your life, your family, very creatively. You use a lot of knowledge. You're bright. You're educated, and you use that to create the foundation of your family and your life, and how you move through business. And you're very intuitive. So, and it's great energy, it's fire energy, it's action. You're always taking action. You're always being creative about everything you do in your life. In the center of the reading, I get the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is your ability to earn finances, abundance. So you're going to have very good financial stability right now. I always say, in these times and troubles, I'm sorry I don't see the Four of Pentacles here, but be frugal with your money. Pay everything currently, put money back aside for emergencies, and just enjoy the money you have. Yes, you can take that vacation. Yes, if you need to purchase something, be frugal about making big purchases and stuff like that. Don't overspend. Don't go on big shopping sprees. Be frugal in this time of needs. Nothing's wrong with stocking up for the future, though. If your cupboards are a little bare, pick up all those important staples that you may need later down the road. Nothing's wrong with being secure and ready. Crossing this and lying across you need to consider things that aren't serving you well. So as you get the Eight of Cups, and this Eight of Cups is telling you, if you have things that are tying you down from your past, you need to sever yourself from those things. Don't use that energy to continually pull you back. Take the scissors, sever that string, and free yourself from that energy, because you need to be able to move forward. You have learned lessons in your past. Don't dwell on the past. Ask yourself, when I went through those things, what did I learn? That is what you take forward with you, is the lessons you learn positively, and you let go of that energy from the past. And, you know, a good example, I have a friend that was a drug addict. She's been clean for 15 years, but her family can't forget to remind her, hey, you did drugs back then, and they're holding it against her. And I said, why do you let them do that? Stand up in your honesty and say, yeah, I realize that I made mistakes in my past, but I'm not going to live my life from my past. That's not me anymore. I'm not strung out on drugs. I don't live that lifestyle anymore. I have my own home. I have a job. I take care of myself. I take care of my finances. I'm not outreaching and begging from other people. I'm not the bottom of society. Blah, blah, blah. Force them to recognize that you're not living in your past, and you're not going to allow people to hold your past against you, because it's not your today. Live in your today. Live in your now. So sever what's not serving you. Let it go. You've learned those lessons. Take the lessons and move the positive things you've learned and integrate that into your life, making you a better person. That's what growing is about. We're ascending, rise above the negative and the things that used to hold us back. You're ascending past that energy. Above us is the inspiration of wands. The inspiration of wands is, of course, that queen of wands. And I love it when the kings and queens show up together. This is a marriage. So if you're married, chances are you and your spouse are both fire energies. You're both creative. You're doing this together as in unison. Or this could be your partnership. This could be a work partnership. But you're working in that fire energy, that creative energy that influences your life. You're extremely intuitive. You're educated. You're not afraid, if you don't know something, to learn it. Always take that. Knowledge is our best friend. Keep yourself educated. It's also a card of transition, too. You don't mind change and transition. See, in the clouds, there are butterflies. That's transformation. You allow yourself to grow and continue to move into that beautiful transitional energy. You look for it. You embrace it. Underneath that, you get the King of Pentacles, also a marriage. So I'm thinking this is you and most likely your significant other. When I'm seeing the king and the inspiration and the embodiment together, you get two powerful couples here. You got money power, you've got creativity and knowledge power. So I'm saying that this is a good union. This is a good partnership. Is it business? Is it your home life? I'm hoping this is your marriage reflecting in this, because if you do, you have a phenomenal marriage going on here. You are with a great partner and you're getting things done and you know how to do it together. So that's a beautiful energy I'm seeing, but that's prosperity, that's success, education, knowledge, intuition. You know how to make right decisions. Wonderful, wonderful energy. In your near future, and I love this card, you get the Life Force card. This is telling me you're spiritually connected with the divine in the universe and the earth. This is the way to be. This allows you to be grounded, being connected with God, your higher power, your source, whatever you want to call it, depending on what your religious beliefs are. I am not here to dictate people's religious beliefs. I will refer to God as God or the one or source. Whichever works in your language is work. But you're connected with the divine energy of the universe and the earth. This allows you to be very well grounded and have your feet settled on the ground. Make sure you put your feet on the ground every day. Say your prayers. Say your gratitudes for things that are happening good in your life. Thank your guides and your angels for helping you. And put your feet on the earth and allow yourself to be grounded into peace energy when you're doing your prayers. And this is that life force. This is the connection with the universe and your here and now. And it's a beautiful energy. This card, since I've bought this deck, has been showing up in almost every reading. So I think it's an important message for all of us to know that we need that life force, that connection with the divine and the earth where we live, to stay grounded, to stay focused. And I think that's why it's coming up constantly. It's sort of like the temperance card. If people know me, I get temperance all the time. Every reading I've ever had, I get a temperance card in there because I need to take care of myself. I need to slow down, to take time, be temperate. I tend to be get it done, go, 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 go. And I don't always take care of myself. And I always need to remember to slow down, stop, heal thyself, because I can't help others if I don't help myself first. And that's why I end up not allowing myself to read when I'm really sick, like last Sunday. Last Sunday, I slept all day, by the way. And thank you for the prayers and the people that emailed me checking on me, because they know that I'm not on for a reason. So they were checking up on me. And Tammy, blessings to you. She calls me because she can feel my energy. She calls and checks up on me. It's so sweet. Okay. How you're feeling about yourself right now is you're in the embodiment of strength. So you're feeling strong. You're feeling powerful. You know you've got this. You know you have the strength to do whatever you choose to do and to go forward. The feeling around you, though, is you feel like there's so much change coming on. And there is. You get the death card and the rebirth card. It's because we're at a point of endings. Things are ending now, and there's a lot of change happening. And we don't even know what direction this is going in because we're not trusting our election results. It's making us feel very unstable and very fearful right now. But we are moving into a new beginning. And this change is not going to happen overnight. Realize change isn't always instant. Death can be instant, but rebirth can take some time. So we're in that transitional period, that transformation period of things ending and new change coming to that new beginning. So, but this is good energy because I think the outcome, I'm feeling really positive with the outcome. We get the Two of Pentacles. This is that balance that shows up at the beginning of the card. I always love when justice is a form of balance. Well, the Two of Pentacles is also a balance card. It's where you're wanting to find balance. And right now, with the way this card is depicting, is there's 3 pins being juggled above. And right now, that's the emotion that we're feeling. This is our hopes and our fears. We're hoping we're not going to have to do nothing but juggle. We want to find that balance back in there. And trust me, the balance will return shortly, because the final card is the Ten of Wands. That there will be things tied up. The Ten of Wands is that fire energy. It's an obstacle card. This obstacle will be reflecting that somebody might be going to jail, but it's not going to be you. But it is an obstacle. It is an obstacle we're all going through. You'll be going through this obstacle, and I will do it clarified on this card of where this obstacle and what this obstacle is reflecting in your life. But it is an obstacle that you can get out of. They're just sticks. They're fire. It's lighting your way. It means that you need to take an action to make change in your life. And what does that lead you to? Where is that going? Let's get some clarifier cards on that obstacle and how that's going to affect you in the near future. The Spirit of Cups, that's that energy of knowing that you will have abundance coming to you. So don't worry about that. Abundance energy will be coming towards you. The Spirit is the messenger. Cups, abundance, fish. In the biblical terms, it shows a goblet with a fish in it. To have a fish is to feed one. To teach someone to fish is to feed 1,000. And I misquoted wrong, and I'm terrible at Bible quotes, but you get it. Very terrible at Bible quotes. Anyways, you get the 3, the Empress. This is open and creative to new possibilities. The Empress is pregnant with new ideas, new possibilities. And I love it. It's the elephant. Elephants are lucky. Lucky elephants showing up in this card. And I love the artwork. I'm really into the art. I love artistic decks. This is the feminine energy and the masculine energy coming together to create life, to create energy. So you will be moving, having new possibilities, new opportunities coming towards you. The Nine of Cups, abundance. Look at that. Your cup's full of gold eggs. So the goose that laid the golden egg. Please share. I love that. So opportunity, change, abundance. Things are going to be looking good. Things are going very positive in your life. Don't worry. It's a lot of change coming up. Just go with the flow. I'm a Pisces, so I'm going to tell everybody to go with the flow. Go with the flow of the river. There will be some rocky points. We'll ride through the rapids and we'll come out on the other end with our head up above water. And you've got beautiful cards. You've got power, strength, knowledge, intuition, financial security in your life. It looks like you've got a very good marriage or a good partnership if you're not married. Whatever that significant other or that employer, the combination, it's very good. You're sound in that department. I'm hearing marriage, so tell me if you're not married, because I'm hearing this is you have a very sound, strong marriage going on here and a good partnership. You're well mated, you've matched. In fact, I would say with this energy that you met your other half, your soul spirit. And I don't know why I cannot see the chat because I'm not looking at the chat. That's why. Boom. 54 years married. Well, that's a stable marriage. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't know where my pop-out chat went. Hold on, there it is. I'm going to move it up the side so I can see. It's hard to read the fine print on my chat screen. That way I can put my cards through. Okay. There we go. Okay. I think I'm that because I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. And those of you who know me, I started zapping out about 2 hours in. So I'm going to do 3-card readings today for everybody. I'm going to pull, I think I'll pull some surrender cards to complement the readings. Earth Mom, I love your energy. Your cards are beautiful. So, got my surrender cards. I'll pull one for Earth Mama. Surrender to joy, it says. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in a random act of smiling during both hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. I love that. And I'll make a separate stack so I'm not duplicating cards. I'm going to stick with these. And I'm going to go down from the top of my list. And it's out of order because I recreated the list. And let me name everybody I have on the list. I have Queen, Cheryl, Marby, Unicorn and Rainbows, Vivienne, Music. I have Snow Wolf. I'll read for you in private because we'll talk after I get off anyways. I hope you don't mind. Take you off the list. I think Queen, I have you on the list twice. Queen and Vivienne. Vivienne, you're on the list twice. I'm cleaning up my list as we go. And Tammy Bambi's in here someplace. Let me grab Tammy so I don't forget. That's funny. Tammy called me this morning to see how I was doing. And she said, I have one quick question. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to. Am I getting a package? And I said, yeah, it's on its way. About 5 minutes later, her doorbell rings. It's the package. I thought it was funny. She thought it was funny because she didn't know for sure if a package was coming or not. She just thought one might be coming. Quite the personal read there, Tammy. Okay, so I can go to the top of my list. And if you're in the chat and I haven't named you, and my chat screen keeps on disappearing here. There it goes. Yes, and it was a gift. It was a gift from a friend of hers who sent her dogs gifts too, which I thought was really sweet. Okay. If I didn't name you on the list, and I'll go through the list one more time, it is Queen, who I'm going to read for right now. Cheryl, Marby, Unicorn and Rainbow, Vivienne, Music. Okay, Queen, you're up here twice. I'm going to take that one off. And Tammy Bambi. And I can't see if it's anymore. That's who I have on the list. Noah, I'll call you later. And I'm going to toggle back over so hopefully I can see the screen. Okay. Just give me a heads up if you're in the room and I didn't name you. So, and we will add you to the list. We're going to let's do 5 card readings. I don't know. 3 always seems like a little short. A little short stack. We'll do 5. I'm gonna speed up though. Trying not to chatty Cathy. Okay. And this is for Queen. Underlying card of the reading is the 6 of Swords, Queen. You are moving to calmer waters, so yay. 4 of Pentacles, you need to hold on to what you have right now. Be frugal with your money. Do the adulting. Don't do any overspending right now. And you are on life's path with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. As we come into the reading, right now, how you're feeling is the 7 of Cups. You have all your hopes and dreams and ideas that you want there. Put that out in the universe. We got a full moon coming, I believe, in tonight or tomorrow. This is a great time to write down those wishes and dreams and hopes and put them out into the universe. Manifest what you want. See that you're getting it. If you want money to come in, write yourself a check for how much you think you need coming into you. Anything like that. It is wonderful to manifest, to know what you want, what direction you want to go. Because when you manifest, things will come through. Spirit will provide as needed. You have the 10 of Swords. You're feeling a little bound up. You're feeling like you have obstacles in your way. And yes, you probably do have some obstacles. We all have obstacles coming your way. These obstacles you can get out of. The 10 of Swords is usually a woman standing there with her hands with chains around, and let the chains go. Oh no, 10 of Swords is being stabbed in the back. You're feeling like you're being stabbed in the back. This may make sense because somebody's suppressing you. I'll say the center of the reading for because I have the Devil card is in your midst too. So this 10 of Swords is somebody is suppressing you. They're making you feel down. They're making you feel out. This is somebody wanting to control you, to take, to decide things for you. You need to stand up and be your own person. Not let that that greed, that avarice, that suppression to happen. If it's somebody that's always asking for help, you to bail them out. It's time for them to take responsibility for their own needs, because you need to take care of yourself and you need to get out from under that energy. Right between these two cards, though, is the center of the reading, is the Seven of Swords. You can rise above that energy. You have that strength, that energy. That Seven of Swords is your truth. It is your power. You are the leopard. You are the leopard that can rise above it and take control of your situation. The final outcome card, and I love this, is perspective. This is one of the spirit cards, is you are rising above it. See the rising, the Seven of Pentacles, and perspective. Get in that hot air balloon, rise above it. You're taking control of your life, your energy, and it'll allow you to set yourself free from the suppression, this energy around you. So whoever it is in your life that's trying to be controlling, suppressive towards you, you need to stand your ground and put a stop to that energy. If they're milking you for everything you have, they're wanting you to be subservient, they're wanting you to fall into suit, stand up. I had this talk with my husband the other day. I said, I'm not living like this. I am not your maid, your bottle washer, your bottom wiper, whatever. I said, either you're going to help out in this life, or we're going to start talking divorce, because I'm not going to be your idea of I don't know. He doesn't listen to politics, but he's sort of bought into this idea, and I've always been very much a free spirit. So suddenly be expecting me to be the housekeeper, the wife, the cook, and do all these things for him and not help is really strange. And I said, no, I'm the free spirit. We do it together, or I do it alone, because I'm not going to live in a subservient housewife, I'm your maid, you're my master type situation. Never going to happen. So you might as well blow that out of your mind right now. And he said to me, well, you never divorced me. And I said, you really want to roll that dice? And he goes, no. And then he started thinking about it. And boom, he went in and did the dishes. So let's see how long this lasts. I told him I'm not going to play this game. I'm not doing it. So my husband broke his back 6 years ago, and those that have been in the room know the story. But so he's been a little bit down and out and a little ego struck. But anyways, you do need to stand in your own energy. You can take control of your life. Let people know where you stand, what you want in life, because you have as much right to have everything you want in life. You have not been put on the earth to be subservient and to be controlled by others. You can do it in partnerships. You can share responsibilities, but you are not there to be a servant, a slave, or anything else. Just saying. Learn from my lesson. So, anyways, I see you taking control of things right now. Hold on to your finances. Take care of those right now. Don't do a lot of spending. Be very frugal with your money. And things are going to work out for the best, because you are rising. You got two cards coming out the same. Perspective is a rising card. That means you're ascending. You're moving up in your higher energy. And of course, that Seven of Swords, you are rising above things. So you are taking your own power and taking your strength. So blessings to you, Queen. And come back this weekend, because we will be doing more readings. Let's see what direction that's going in. Surrender to the miracles. And it says, be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know these events are real, and let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So I love that. Love porpoises. So absolutely beautiful card. Blessings to you, Queen. Next up is Cheryl. Good morning, Cheryl. Turn you on and click video off. I want to see the chat. So I change screens. Yeah, it's taken a little bit of energy to. I bottle everything up. I let it slide. I let it slide. I let it slide, and then I blow up. And I just had it the other day, and my husband's not used to seeing me blow up. And then I haven't been feeling good too, so I try not to be overly. When I don't feel good, I, instead of acting out towards people and I'm in pain or anything, I don't act out. I just want to curl up in a ball. I don't like the tone of my voice. I don't want people around me. I just want to be left alone. Leave me in my own little bubble. And so he just was pushing me one too many times. So was Cheryl. Love the vibrant colors in these cards. The underlying card in this deck is Eight of Wands. Love the Eight of Wands. Action card. Things moving swiftly, quickly. It is followed by the Inspiration of Wands. That's all that fire energy. That's your intuition, transformation, your creativity, your knowledge, your empowered of knowledge and creativity and all that beautiful energy. And the Seven of Cups, your ability to manifest what you want in your life. Get those manifestations out. We've got a full moon coming. I think personally, it's when I like to put my manifestations out to the universe. When the moon is full, I usually set my stones out with them to recharge my stones. And I usually set them all around my intentions, my manifestation, what I'm asking the universe for. Might as well charge them up all good together. We're moving into this reading, Cheryl, with the Spirit of Cups. That's the Page of Cups. He's telling you that abundance is coming towards you. So I love it. So be open to abundance. We also have the Spirit of Pentacles. Isn't that funny? The Spirit of Pentacles and the Spirit of Cups. So abundance, financial security coming towards you. 2 pages letting you know that things are going to be okay. In the center of the reading, 10 of Cups, success and abundance. That's abundance coming at you. So it looks like things are going to be just starting to go uphill and that you're going to find abundance. Now, abundance can be monetarily. Abundance could be just material things like food supplies, things like that coming towards you. But your needs will be met. And that's what's important is you will have that abundance of your needs met. So you're not going to be worried about things happening in your life. It is followed by that Ace of Swords. This is that yes card, that truth card, that power, that warrior card, knowing that you have the strength and the truth behind you as you're moving through this period of time. And this allows you to fight for what you want and to protect those around you. So I love it. And yes, the celebratory with our coffee. We're going to raise our coffee cups in celebration. So things are going your way. It looks like a very, very positive period. You're going to have abundance and financial security in this coming week. And you're going to be in power and control. Like I said, get that manifestation out there. You can make this happen. Manifest what you want. Manifest that abundance coming towards you. Manifest that financial need being met. It's all in the cards. It's all out there in the universe. Just let them know what it is you're needing and how you're needing the help. And I do believe they will deliver for you. And let's see. Split the deck. Let's see what we get. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Beautiful card. Hopefully I'm getting that centered in my camera. It says, listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. Use your intuition, that gut feeling. If you feel physically drained, or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So, yeah, follow your intuition is what it's telling you. Listen to your body. Your body's going to give you the cues you need to know in the direction which you're supposed to go. So, I absolutely agree with that card 100%. And I need to go buy coffee. I just used the end of my coffee. There you go. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate to my coffee fund too. The link's pinned at the top of the page. Any donations are I'm blessing and grateful for. And yes, I do use the money to reinvest into running my programs and buying new cards. This is one of the new decks I bought recently. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Snow Wolf, because we were online shopping together while we were talking, and he said, "This is a pretty deck," and I went, "Ooh, it is." And I really got a good deal on the deck, and I absolutely love this deck. So next up is Marba. Yeah, listen to Tammy. She'll tell you her story. I also do private readings, so if you're interested in a private reading, do send me an email, or if you're in Messenger, send me a Messenger chat and put on there reading request. I usually like 2 to 3 days in advance before scheduling a reading, but I'll work in your time frame. I'm Pacific time, so I usually get up early in the morning, so I can do readings as early as 7 a.m. my time, which would be equal to 10 mid-morning Eastern time. Anything earlier than that's going to be a little hard because I need that cup of coffee and be able to get dressed before I read, because you don't want me reading my pajamas with no coffee. But if you want a private reading, I do private readings. Yes, I do channel when I read. That's why I like a 2 or 3 day lead, because usually I will start opening myself up to your guides and my guides and connecting with spirits. Sometimes I have to get a tablet or a note because they come in and they are all talking at once and I have to write notes down. And if there's any specific topic you want me to read on, let me know. That way I can do the focus on that energy, if it's job, if it's love, if it's whatever that you're wanting me to look at it, what aspect of life. And please don't tell me your life stories when you do a reading request. Just tell me the topic of which you want me to focus on. I prefer blind readings. I don't want to know all the details in your life. I want to read blindly. Then we can talk about the reading and discuss it. I do have Zoom, so I can set up Zoom readings, and it'll allow you to record the readings onto your own computer. If you're on a laptop, you can actually save the readings, so you can actually go back and rewatch it. Or I can do readings through FaceTime if you have an iPhone, and we can just do one-on-one, but I have no way of recording those. So it's sort of nice to be able to record it. I have the Zoom link. I can send you the link, and it will allow you to come to the room, and you can just record it on your site, and it'll save right to your laptop into a file, which will allow you to reopen it and rewatch it at any time. And if you want to share it with others, it allows you to share. I always say, when you have a recorded copy of your reading, the plus side is you'll pick up things. It's like watching a movie. You watch it the first time, you think you saw the whole movie, then you watch the movie again and you see all the little aspects that you missed the first time. So it's always nice to be able to look at a reading for a second time. Anyhow, Marby, we're reading for you. Oh, I love these cards. Well, Marby, underlying reading of this, the underlying card of this reading is you've been having a lot of sleepless nights, something haunting you maybe. And if you look at the background of this card, you'll see these little nightmares, maybe things in the shadows bothering you. But we're getting out of that energy. Trust me. You got the Nine of Pentacles coming in, financial security is coming towards you, and the Five of Cups, which you've been suffering a little depression. This sort of is making me feel like these cards have been working together around you. A little bit of depression, a little bit of sleepless nights, something bothering you from your past that you need to let go of. You need to work through. But that Nine of Pentacles is going to help you out financially a lot. You get the Chariots. You're going to move this energy yourself and take charge of this. It's time to sever the ties, and that's going to go right into the beginning of your reading, because the card coming into the reading is telling you that you need to walk away from something with the Eight of Cups. Sever those ties of things that aren't serving you from your past. Take the scissors, cut the string. You can actually do this as a physical ritual. Write it down on paper and cut that paper up, or destroy the paper, or burn the paper and give it all back to the universe. Take forward only the positive messages that allowed you to grow. Do not carry the weight of your past. Your past is your past. You need to let it go, and you need to quit revisiting it because it's no longer serving you. So it's time to cut those ties. It will stop these nightmares. It will stop the depression. I know sometimes it's easier said than done, as I've been told by friends that I've worked with, but it is something you need to do. And it's something that is very healing and allow you to move forward, because you get the World card following that. By doing that, you're setting yourself on your world path, your completion, your transformation into the next level of the you that you need to be in. Love these butterflies. My mother's symbol. This is a symbol for my mother. I always see butterflies when my mother's energy is around me. My mom's office when she was alive had butterflies flying out this window out into this terrarium garden that was outside of her office. She had the most beautiful office. She worked for the government, which seems weird to have such a great office with a great view. The center of your reading is the Fool. This is not telling you that you're the Fool. This is telling me that you've got the World, you're in a transition period, and you're taking that leap of faith into something new. You're on a new journey now, and you're going to be moving forward in a very positive way. Spirit is giving you options with the Two of Wands. You're going to take actions. This is leading you into the light. And I love the symbol right here. In Japanese mythology, this is usually a piece of jade, and it means money luck. It brings you prosperity and luck. And all the light around it is you're giving options that are going to bring you security and money luck. So trust in that. Whichever direction you decide to go will be right for you. Follow your heart's desire. Always lead with your heart. Use your intuition. It will take you in the direction you need to go. Right now, you're the magician. You're manifesting your destiny. You know what you want out of life. You know what directions you want to go. So if that means going back to school and getting that degree, or changing jobs, or changing homes, anything that you're desiring, you can manifest this. You're a magician. You know how to pull that energy. Where is that taking you right now? Let's clarify this. I'm in the mood to clarify. Wow. You get the Stairway to Heaven card, the higher self. Use your higher consciousness to make these decisions. That's not at your little person self deciding what you're going to do. This is really take the meditation and envision, what do you see from your higher consciousness? What direction does your higher self want to raise you to. That's your connection with spirit. That's your connection with your divine. I achieved that through meditation. I believe in a lot of meditation. It helps you ground. But you can get this through dreams, through focus, through prayer. Ask them to show you what direction you need to be going, and you'll start seeing those images. You're pregnant with new possibilities. You get the Empress card. So everything is possible. You're bringing life and luck into your life, and it's going to be good for you. You get the Spirit of Wands. You're taking action on this new beginning. So you will be moving forward in this. I love these cards. Blessings to you, Marby. I hope that resonates. Come back for your regular readings and let me know how things are going and what changes are coming up. And of course, we'll follow up on the readings. The surrender card I pulled for you today is surrender to receiving support and love. Sometimes hard to do, isn't it? It says, allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So I know I am one of those people that is really hard to ask people for help, or when somebody's trying to help me, accept help from others. So allow yourself to surrender to everything you got to do yourself. No, you need the help of others around you. You need the support system around you. People to tell you, yeah, you're on the right track. Yes, you're doing the right thing. It is so nice when you have a support team there cheering you on as you move through life. So blessings to you, Marby. I hope that resonates, and I look forward to next week's reading or this weekend's reading to see how things are progressing. If you ever notice that the cards progress over time every time we read, and when we're doing it weekly, there's a progression in the story that continues to tell, to be told, and to show up. The ups, the downs, the good, the bad. When did I miss that one? I brought arthritis in my hands. This deck's actually rather easy to shuffle. I like this deck. For a brand new deck, it shuffles beautifully. I know I have a hard time going back and even watching the videos, and I'll talk to people in private and say, well, you remember when you read for me? I'm like, no. Because I'm channeling part of the time, and I don't remember. And sometimes I do. I'll remember aspects, or I'll remember, like, one card kept on coming up frequently, and I'll remember that. But yeah, I've watched a few of the videos recently just to see them. Other things I have a hard time watching them is because I see my mother. Because I look so much like my mother, and I make all of her expressions when my mother would start. She didn't read cards, but she would make predictions, and she would get this certain look on her face, sort of I don't know how to explain. It's like a matter-of-factly look on her face somehow, with certain expression. I have my mom's facial expressions, and so I see my mother. I do that. I walk past the mirror, and I'll see my mom walking by. I'll stop, and I'll take a second look and realize it's me. Sort of weird. And I don't look just like her, but I very much favor her, and I have her mannerisms. I'm louder than her, though. She had a very soft-spoken voice. Hey, JJ, long time. We should get together sometime. And if you like to meditate, there's your gal. You want to go on spirit journeys? That's your gal. I can tap into her spirit meditations. I'm such a visual person. And JJ does light language. If you have not been exposed to that, you really need to check her out. She's a shaman. She's very, very, very good. I think you do Reiki too, don't you, JJ? You're a healer. Check out her channel, Tuda Speaks. Highly recommend. We haven't worked together in a couple of years now. Yeah, I was off for about a year, JJ. I had gotten really sick, really, really sick. Almost died last December, but I'm back. When I surrendered to God, they laughed at me and said, "No, you have things to do still." So I'm here still. Whatever they decide, they know my fate. Next up is Rainbow and Unicorns. Okay, the underlying card. Oh, I love it. The Awakening card. And in this deck, the Awakening card is the Judgment card in the Water Right deck. But I like it better as Awakening because I usually always read that card as more of an Awakening Ascension. So it's a beautiful energy. It's like the Phoenix rising. Then you can see the angel in the light, surrounded by light, the awakening. That's you're getting connected with Source, your guides, with Spirit. That's your connection with the divine. I love that. It's also finding balance and security and ascension in your life. So I love the energy of that. You're going to get spirit cards here. The higher self is coming out. This is telling you, wow, the awakening. Be connected with your higher self. This is not the little you, the surface you. This is your higher consciousness. This is your interaction with the divine, with spirit, with your guides. It is that higher voice, that one that leads you in the right direction, the one that gives you that energy to move forward. Wow, these are powerful cards. These are like super major arcana type cards. You get the Four of Wands. That is that foundation. This is giving you a strong foundation. Fours are always foundational cards. Wands are action cards of strength, creativity, knowledge. So realize that those are all aspects in your world you need to embrace is your creativity, your strength, your knowledge, and you have a strong foundation. Just keep building on it. This is a really strong reading. I love this. And you get the Spirit of Source. This is your Spirit of Source. This is the messenger telling you that you need to follow your truth. Live in your light. Be that warrior. Use that power, that strength that you have. And live in your truth. This is your knowledge. This is your truth. And it's beautiful energy around you. The Wheel of Fortune. They keep on telling me, pull another one, pull another one. You full of major arcana, you're full of spirit cards. This is that transformation. This is your world's completion. You are on your journey, and it's telling you you have this beautiful energy you are going to achieve. You've got God, Spirit, the divine, the oneness, all moving in you. And yes, the action card. I swear they're just going to tell me to read the bottom of the deck for you. This is the Ace of Wands. This is you taking action, creativity, positive, strength, and synchronicity. Another spirit card. This is the angels and you working with your divine energy, with your guides, your spirits. They're finding you. Everything's falling into place in synchronicity. It's happening the way it's supposed to. I love these cards. Absolutely. What a crazy energy reading. And that's just the underline of the story that they're unfolding for you. Because you come with the inspiration of cups. This is the Queen of Cups. This is that water energy. This is that nurturing queen that has abundance and nurtures and takes care of her family and has that beautiful strength. You go with the flow. And it's a beautiful energy. You're the high priestess. You're connected with your divine. You're connected with your high priestess is like being the feminine pope. It's your connection with your religion, your spirituality, your divine. It allows you to move in that positive energy, in that strength. In the center of the reading, we get the Fool. This is not telling you in the Fool. This is telling you that you have the knowledge to take that leap of faith, to take that chance. It allows you to move forward and move in a positive direction. So take that leap of faith. Jump into that sun. Follow that light into your new journey, into your new thing. And here you go, more spirit cards, that life force energy. This is the divine connection with Gaia, Mother Earth. This is allowing you to be fully connected with your universe, with God, your creator, that oneness, that one source, and Mother Earth Gaia. This is the energy force that runs through you, that allows you. You're most likely a healer. With all this fire energy, all this synchronicity, all this angel energy and divine energy running to you, I would guess that you're a water sign, very likely a water sign. You're moving in that spiritual energy, that knowledge, and you're gifted. You have angels all around you. You're being protected. You're being guided through this life, and you're on a beautiful life path. And what is causing you, the outcome card is your cups runneth over with the Ace of Cups. More water around you. I love these cards. I love this reading. So just know that you are in that blessed energy, rainbow and unicorn and rainbows are going to constantly. You're going to have to change it. No, you're not. You can keep your name the way it is. I'll just say it backwards all the time because of my dyslexia. But you have this Ace of Cups. Your cups runneth over, abundance. That beautiful flowing energy that comes out of you. The people around you that you touch. You're working in your higher self. You're working with the divine. You are spiritually connected. And I absolutely love these cards. You do need to check out JJ's channel too. I highly suggest you go over to JJ's channel to Speaks and work with her on some of those meditations. Are absolutely phenomenal, and they will put you in such a beautiful place. And she's so good at creating the visualization. And when she is doing a group reading and she brings a group together in the reading, you'll feel and see each other if you have that ability to see. Yes, please. Thank you.
Mayo and cheese.
Lettuce, because there is lettuce.
Lettuce.
It's a great big head of lettuce in there. My neighbor brought over 3 huge heads of lettuce yesterday. Fresh picked. Gorgeous lettuce.
Wilted.
Well, that's because I didn't put it in a bag. I just laid it in there. He literally just picked that. Okay. Next up is Viviana. You know how I like lettuce on my sandwich. I want more than one. Well, fold it until it's, a nice chunk of lettuce, please. Take the rib off the bottom of it. I like that bitter rib. Vivian. I'm bossy, huh? See, normally he'd be in here begging me to make him a sandwich. Now he's making me sandwiches. I appreciate that too, dear. Okay. Well, Vivian, I love your cards too. We're getting some power cards coming out now.
There. That's for this.
And I want the provolone. The last slice, isn't it? After I'm done here, I need to run to Visalia and pick up coffee, and I'll pick up some cheese too. Okay. Underlying card of the reading Three of Pentacles. Oh, let me grab a before I start your reading, Vivian, for Unicorn and Rainbow Surrender card. Surrender to the magic of who you are. This is for Unicorn and Rainbows. It says, we have magic in us. And even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are magical beings with uniqueness and worth comes from just being you. I love that. So, okay, Vivian. Underlying card of the reading is the Three of Pentacles. Yes, that's you working in conjunction with others, and I know you do that. You work in unison with others to collaborate and move forward. You get the Action of Cups. The action cards of Cups is the Knight of Cups. That is a steady moving knight that's telling you that you are bringing abundance to you. He moves steady and flowing. I know. Hogarth calls it stinky fish. Nah, I don't think it's stinky fish. I think it's abundance. I think it's you taking action, bringing things to you, and being able to fulfill that. You get the Inspiration of Swords, which is that Queen of Swords. That knowledge, that ability to fight the good fight, to live in your truth, your power, your creativity. Yeah, it's not a creative card, but it's your warrior card, and it's your strength card. And you've unboxed yourself, and you're rising to the occasion, and you'll continue to do that in your life. And you get the Eight of Swords. This is the card that makes you feel a little bound up. This is that obstacle card that gets in your way. Let go of those loose ropes around your wrists. Set yourself free and move forward. You can get out of that energy. Release those things that aren't serving you and set yourself free from them so you can the good positive lessons you learn, because you have the Nine of Wands, and there you are setting yourself free. That you're not going to let that seagull get you. You're that little turtle that's running to the shore and getting fulfillment from the water and life, that life energy, and you will survive this like all the little turtles do that come running from their nests. I love that card. Have you ever watched a turtle runs at the coast? It's really cool. When they hatch out of their nest and they're running for their lives to get to the water and survive. It's quite the little feat. You're coming into this reading with the Nine of Pentacles, so you do have financial security coming your way. Your ability to win. I don't know if you recently changed jobs, and I'm hearing you may have, or you've gotten a raise recently, but finances are going better for you, and your financial stability and security is improving vastly. You've got the World card. You're in that transitional, transformational period in your life. You have come full circle. You're taking flight. You're rising above. You're ascending. You're working in that beautiful energy now. Things are going good for you. I'll show you how good, because you get the card of oneness, which is the name of my deck. That's the back of the card. That is the front of the card. That is being one with Source, the oneness with God, the oneness with your higher power. That is a divine energy. I love these cards. I love these cards. I love these cards. And I'm blessed to have them in my toolbox because I love the way they read. But you are one with spirit, with God. Stay in that beautiful energy. It is bringing you success. It's bringing you things. You are on your life path. Look at this powerful reading. Thank you, dear. Can you cut it in half? He's making me a sandwich. Anyways, you are on your life path. This is the Wheel of Fortune. You have gone through that labyrinth. You have managed to get through that labyrinth, and you are on your way. So you are following the path you need to do to make it through this world to that light and use that energy. And you're not doing this alone. You're doing this in conjunction with others. This is your relationship with that Two of Cups. This is an emotional. This is your relationship with your employer, your relationship with your family, your relationship with your partner, your children, and or relatives in your life. Thank you, honey. And this is bringing you success and unity in your life. Blessings to you, Viviana. Thank you for being a moderator. I really appreciate it. All your hard work for me and all the other readers out there. Don't you just love these cards? I absolutely love the energy these cards read with. Next up is music, which I always pronounced wrong. Milsilk or music. I'm like, duh. I can't remember who finally told me it's music. Too simple. But I do like the spelling of it because it has the word silk in it. Hey, I'm live. Stop it.
I'm trying to get the cat out of the dishwasher.
He's just trying to help. Shut the door and turn it on. Fluffy spur up.
Yeah. You want to turn on the door open.
Is that my baby? Of course it is. What you doing, Scooter?
No, that one's in the garage.
Well, I haven't claimed that one yet. Had a new cat show up. He's really cute. He's a little tuxedo cat. Fluffy fur ball, black bib and white socks. Really, and a lever.
Tuck.
Tuck.
You already named it, so just already named it.
Well, I was hoping Tucker is about the same size as Tucker, so he's probably about 6 months old or so. I thought, oh, Tucker will have a friend to play with. Anything you gonna do with him? It's like, yeah, just another cat. Competition. Well, underlying card of the reading is the Three of Swords. A little bit of heartbreak coming around you. I don't know if you've had a recent breakup or a sudden change in your life, separation in your life, but you're feeling a little heartbroken right now. So it's something you're recovering from. Get the death and rebirth, the ending of something and the beginning of something new. Realize that you will recover from your loss, whatever that loss is. If it's a change of job, a change of relationship, whatever, you will recover from that. Because this is a new beginning that you're entering into. We get the Seven of Pentacles, so plant your seeds. Because what you plant, what you reap, you will grow. And abundance will come towards you. So this is a good change in energy. So whatever has loss you've been taking and change, your rebirth is financially going to enrich your life. It's going to make things better. So allow yourself to heal from your losses, that broken heart, and allow yourself to heal. Look at the lessons that were learned and take on that positiveness, that the things that aren't serving you go. You get the Six of Wands. That's that fire energy. That's that victory energy. You're going to be going into the spotlight and all these flashes of lights. And I don't know if you can make that out, but those are people taking pictures from a camera like fame. Like you're in the spotlight. So that is your victory card. It's success. You're going to be moving forward into success and justice. You're going to find balance in this process. So know that you're going to heal through this period of heartbreak. It's going to allow you to heal. It's going to allow you to plant new seeds to find success and get a victory and balance back in your life. As you enter this reading, you are getting the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is two swords. It's choices to make. And regardless of which choice you make, you've got two doors, two lights. Blue light, a green light, both beautiful color lights to move into. One's a healing energy and one is a throat chakra ability to speak. Whichever choice you make, whichever direction you decide to go, and the opportunities that are presented to you, follow your heart's desire and it will lead you into the light, into the right direction. You have the inspiration of wands here. You're the queen of wands. That's the creativity energy. That's that knowledge, that power, that strength, your intuition. And it also has all these butterflies floating up through that. That's your transformation into the new you, taking charge of your life and doing it creatively with knowledge and power and strength. That is an action card. You are going to be taking action. It's going to propel you into what you need to know. In the center of the reading, we get the Page of Cups or the Spirit of Cups. This is that go with the flow energy. This is the cups, the messenger telling you that abundance will flow to you and you can create that abundance in the actions you take. This is that water energy that's going to allow you to flow through this process in a wonderful, beautiful way. You're going to use your emotions, your intuition, your creativity. All those things are represented in her cups. As well as that fire energy. So realize that you do have that strength. You are building yourself a new foundation, a strong foundation with the Four of Swords. This is contemplation after loss. It allows you to strengthen your things so you have this heartache, this loss, this rebirth coming. And this is you. Normally in the wider right, it's the soldier that comes and rests atop his coffin and reflects on his battle and what he has gone through. And it's a rest and recovery stage. When you're doing that, you've rested, you're recovering, and you're bringing yourself into fruition now. You're going to use your creativity, your knowledge, your strength to propel yourself into going with that flow and creating that new birth, that rebirth, and that new direction which you're going. Don't disregard charity. We get the Six of Pentacles. This is a charity card. Charity is given and charity is received. This could be somebody providing you job opportunities, helping you out a little bit financially, or you helping somebody else out. But accept and receive charity as it's given. Hard to do sometimes. We don't always want to have help. If you need help from somebody, ask for it. Nothing's wrong with asking for some help when you need it. It will be there for you. Let's see which direction this leads to from this charity. What is this charity card representing? How is that going to help you? Is it giving, receiving, or both? It's the Ace of Wands. That charity is going to allow you to take action, very positive action, and allow you to propel yourself in a very positive direction. It gives you the Emperor. So the charity is also coming from above. It's coming from a higher level. Somebody is coming down, gifted, guiding you and helping you in the directions. This could actually be charity coming from the church if you belong to a church organization, a religious organization, or somebody that is tied spiritually that's willing to give you opportunities and make your awareness. You will have a few sleepless nights in this process. Quit worrying so much, though. Don't allow the little nightmares to come creep you up, because you're going to be fine. You're going to get through this. And you get the Five of Swords. Got to remember, this is a false fight. You're fighting something that isn't really there. So let those things go that are worrying you, that feel like burdensome. You need to release that energy. You've learned those lessons and you're going to move forward from it. And the Seven of Cups. Once you do that, it'll allow to make your dreams come true. So you've got some work ahead. You've got a few obstacles in your way, but it's all on your side. You've got that heartbreak now. You've got to work through that energy. You have to really reflect back at what you've learned, those lessons you've learned. Because once you do and allow yourself to set yourself free and forgive yourself for being in that energy and allow yourself to move forward, you have got this. You can manifest your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, and make anew. And don't forget to ask people for help. If you need help, ask for it. They will help you. They will be there for you. It may be through the church, through your spirituality, or your spiritual group even, but it is there. You are going to be taking action, and it will propel you forward in a very positive way. Put out your dreams, your hope, your wishes, and dreams out there in the universe, because they will be delivered. This is the time to get that energy out there. Start manifesting your new destiny, because it's all in your hands now, and you've got a lot of change coming through, and that will help propel you through that feeling of loss and grief that you're going through in this period of time. You will get through this. So blessings to you. And last but not least, our final reading of the day, and we're at the 2 hour and 20 mark. That's good. It is Tammy Bambi. Tammy, my girl. Yes, I still see the dogs around you, Tammy. And it's not wolves. Oh, I was going to pull a surrender card for music. Surrender to the wonder of awe. Love that. Beautiful card, isn't it? It says, open to the magic of every moment, since the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to ecstasy of flow. So let everything fascinate you. I love it. Oh, I was told to read this one to you too. Surrender to the fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you are afraid of change in your job, your health, or your relationships, or if you're fearing aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. So I do see the reason why Spirit wanted you to hear that. Love it. It's beautiful. There is something flying around me. Okay. And Tammy. I like your new pick, Tammy. Our 9 card is reading the 7 of Pentacles. You reap what you sow, Tammy. So plant those seeds and it will bring you abundance. You get the embodiment of the swords. That's that King of Swords, that spirit energy, that truth, that warrior energy, that strength that you need to move forward. You are the King of Swords as you ascend. And the High Priestess, your connection with the divine. You were asking me today, is someone here with me all the time? And I said, yes, it's your grandmother. Your grandmother there as a protection. She's a guardian. She's helping you out. She's by your side and loving you. As you go into this reading, you get the inspiration of swords. And here you are. You got the King of Swords and the inspiration of swords. I know that you're not in a married situation, but I think you're holding this energy all on your own. You are the king and queen of swords. You are your own fire energy. You are your own warrior, and you're representing this stuff as you take care of yourself and you're moving into your positive energy and your strength and your fight. Standing up to your doctors and saying, hey, no, you're not doing this to me. You need to change my medication, get them right. 2, empowering yourself as you move forward. Although the next card I get is the Lover's card. to meet somebody new, Tammy. You never know. Or this could be just meeting and working with others around you in conjunction with this, following your heart's desire, though. Something that's bringing you happiness and connection with others in partnerships. So, I don't know, maybe you'll meet somebody new, or maybe you're just working in conjunction with others, but you're doing this with your heart. You're following your heart's energy. And it's funny because I have two of these cards in this deck. One is the masculine, one is the feminine. This is a masculine card, so I'm feeling like maybe you might be meeting somebody. Could be good. Center of the reading, I get that 9 of Wands. This is you freeing yourself from, being hatched, your rebirth. You're running to the shore for survival. Everybody in those seagulls, they're not going to get you. This is you empowering yourself and you taking charge of your own life and nurturing yourself. So I love this card. I love the energy. I love the way it reads. And I love the turtle runs because it's a phenomenal thing to watch as they get out there and they survive. You get the 4 of Pentacles. This is holding on to what you've got. So as you earn money and you have abundance, be frugal with your money. I know you always are because I know you live on a short leash. But you are very frugal with your money. Continue to be frugal. No major shopping sprees or anything like that. Just take care of what you need and put a little money aside for later. The cat got sick. Did you eat too much? Clean it up in a minute. Lovely, huh? The final card in this reading is that Action of Wands. That's you taking action. You're taking control of your life. Hold on. Come on, baby. You need to go outside. Eat some grass. I don't know what you got into. Ate too much. Door. Yuck. Guess what I get to do now. Anyways, this is you taking action, taking control. You're following your path of the light, and it's bringing you success. I love these cards, Tammy. Blessings to you. Thank you for calling me earlier and checking on me and seeing that I'm doing okay. And let me pull you a surrender card. It says surrender to the need to always be right. This is my card. I don't see you as a know-it-all and always being right. I don't see you as always owning that energy. But it says, give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflict and improve your relationships. So I don't know if that applies. I'm going to pull you another card, though. I always think that one's a message for me. So I am known to be a little bit of a know-it-all. Oh, this sounds more like you. Surrender to stubbornness. It says, if you are tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So I love that card. That seems more right. So blessing to you, Tammy. I want to thank everybody for coming in today. I really enjoyed the readings. Thank you for the new people that joined us. I'm glad you found the channel. I hope you stay continuing to visit me. I will be back on Saturday at 2 p.m., 2 to 3 p.m. on Pacific time. That would be 2, 3, 4, 5 Eastern time, or any time between, depending on your time zone. Please come back and join us, and we'll continue readings. And if you do want to book a private session for a private reading, please email me or connect with me through Facebook Messenger and send me a message and let me know in the subject line or in the messenger reading requests, and we will set something up. Everybody have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend. And I will see you guys on Saturday.